Throughout the legislative session, lawmakers have debated whether to change how Montana allocates the revenue it gets from taxes on legal marijuana sales. Now, two bills are moving through the legislature that would keep that funding, but change the specific ways it can be used. MTN senior political reporter Jonathan Ambarian breaks down the proposals.
A proposed bill that would have removed the share of marijuana taxes that goes to Montana conservation programs fell short earlier this session. Conservation groups pushed back against that proposal. They're more excited about two bills still alive that would keep that money but create a new model for distributing it.
Both bills have some pretty exciting policy innovation that'll make a difference on the ground for wildlife, our fisheries, ranchers, and people who like to hunt fish.
All those in favor vote aye, those opposed vote no.
On Friday, the Senate passed House Bill 932 on a final vote, and the House gave final approval to Senate Bill 537. They'll now move over to the opposite chamber for consideration. Both bills would keep existing funding streams for state parks, trails, and non-game wildlife, and both would create a habitat legacy account that would continue to put money toward improving wildlife habitat, but would expand possible uses for that money, including setting some aside to support wildlife crossings over highways.
This is policy innovation driven by science. It expands the scope and purpose of what Montanans invest in to habitat.
There are differences in the bills. SB 537 puts more marijuana tax revenue toward law enforcement and behavioral health. Once HB 932 goes back to the House and SB 537 goes back to the Senate, those chambers will need to vote on whether to accept the current version of the bill. If they do, the bill will go directly to Governor Greg Gianforte. If not, a conference committee will need to come up with final language. I asked Gianforte how he would weigh these bills if one or both comes to his desk.
We'll have to see what form the final bill comes. There has been an attempt in this legislature to take money that would normally offset income taxes and shift it to other purposes. And I am generally opposed to those efforts because Montana still has the highest income tax rate in the region.
In its current form, SB 537 includes coordination language that would void HB 932 if both became law. The legislature will return on Monday with 8 working days left in the 2025 session. In Helena, Jonathan Ambarian, MTN News.